Merging Design with Cost-Effective Technology and Building Economy by architect Chinthaka Wickramage. Architect Chinthaka Wickramage, after obtaining his Bachelor of Built Environment from the Faculty of Architecture, University of Moratuwa in 1993, he worked as an apprentice under the renowned Sri Lankan architect Anura Ratnavibhushana. He completed his postgraduate studies at Bartlett School Architecture and graduate studies, obtaining his master's from the University College London in the United Kingdom. After returning to Sri Lanka and working at a leading architectural firm for several years, he set up his own practice, Chinthaka Wickramage Associates, in 2007. Architect Chinthaka Wickramage has won several international and local awards, including the Acacia Gold Medal for Socially Responsible Architecture at the Acacia Awards in 2013, for the IFRCS community for the tsunami-affected community in Thailand, and the Jeffrey Bow Awards Institutional Category Award for Kaitari Vocational School in Jaffna in 2017. His work is published both locally and internationally in the Architectural Review magazine in the United Kingdom and Architecture Asia magazine in Malaysia. So let's give him a round welcome and welcome him on stage. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My topic is merging design with cost-effective technology and building economy. Under polymathic excellence, today's architects transcend boundaries, merging design with engineering, technology, building economics, and many more to address the challenges of sustainability, urbanization, and well-being. Architecture is inherently multidisciplinary, demanding mastery over materials, a sensitivity to the environment, and understanding of human psychology. As a project under the above theme, where we have used cost-effective technology, I like to present a clay brick, cement brick house using nerd slab technology. That's a National Engineering Research Bureau technology, where we use pre-stressed, precast beams laid at 2 feet intervals. This project we have used steel structural skeleton, and the shuttering, where it's a permanent shuttering, where the cost of shuttering, which is about 30% of the cost of a slab, is completely eradicated by this cost-effective technology of nerd slab construction. And the second approach we have taken is we have used exposed clay bricks for the ground floor and exposed cement brick for the upper floor, so that the elements such as plastering and painting is eradicated. So the cost normally painting and plastering is about 5% of the building cost. So we have managed to save that cost and also achieve a rustic, textured, tactile quality building. And these are some images of the interiors of the building. Also we have used recycled cobblestone, rough hand cut granite for paving in the the car porch area, recycled from tea estate plantations, again giving a kind of a rustic, textured, tactile quality to the small two-unit residence. These are some of the images. You can see the nerd slab, which is like a timber. It's a concrete slab out of similar to a timber deck in concrete, where you have preset precast concrete beams at 2 feet intervals and permanent ferrocement shuttering is laid on top of it, and a 3-inch thick slab is laid. These are some images, and also the interior we have treated it in the same theme in a very rustic, tactile quality, using like laser cut, corroded paint, steel artworks, etc. This is the kind of the nerd slab construction. You can see it is laid on steel structural skeleton, and the pre-stressed beams are laid at 2 feet in intervals, and then the ferrocement sheets, which will form the permanent shuttering, is laid on top, and 2 by 2 inch galvanized steel mesh is laid, and then a 3 inch concrete is laid on top. Video. There is a video of that house, so that this is the completed house. You can see there is a driveway, and the ground floor there's a single unit with 2 bedrooms where we have used clay bricks, and the steel structural skeletal framework and exposed clay bricks you can see, and in this method we have managed to reduce the cost of plastering and painting, and also give a kind of a rustic quality to the interior of the building. And but the steel structural skeleton bring in a bit of a industrial quality to the building, and the simple furniture which we used for furnishing the house also add to the ambience of the 2-unit house. And in some places we have used recycled timber door windows from salvaged old manor houses as panels and partitions. That also is an approach that has a cost-effective methodology. And in addition to the exposed brick, we have used different kinds of louver grills. In some cases, paving blocks as boundary wall blocks, and also cement grill in like square cement grills in other areas. And you can see the recycled timber panels, recycled from old manor houses, reused in this house, merging with the textured tactile quality of the exposed clay bricks in the ground floor unit of the house. These are like windows from Jaffna that we have managed to recycle and reuse in the house which is in Nugegoda. And in some cases we have used pivoted door windows as well, and for the flooring we have used again cost-effective pressed cement tiling which goes well with the exposed clay brick finish of the ground floor. And then the upper floor has a separate external steel staircase access, and the upper floor is, because this house is built as an experimental house, we have used different materials. In the ground floor we have used clay bricks, and in the upper floor we have used cement bricks, and both floors have nerd concrete slab roofs. And also we have used, for the interior, we have used a mixture of contemporary furniture and antique furniture. The upper floor also has 2 bedrooms with balcony, overhanging balcony overlooking a front garden, a leafy front garden with existing mature trees which we have saved. And you can see the nerd slab, which is like a timber solder in concrete. Upper floor access is from a steel open to sky steel staircase with living room having multiple sash timber glazed door windows. Here we have used as a experiment cement bricks exposed without plaster and paint. So the cost of about 5% of the cost of the house is reduced by this method. And also the artworks are out of steel cut-offs from a laser cutting machine. So we have tried to kind of juxtapose different kind of materials, steel, cement, glass, brick, wood, etc., and give a ambience to the like a rustic textured tactile house. This is partly used as my design studio, and you can see the nerd slab with concrete precast beams at 2 feet centers, and the living room overlooks a leafy front garden, and this has a open pantry, stainless steel and timber combined pantry kitchen area. You can see the steel structure skeleton and the electrical wiring. We have used exposed steel conduiting, so that that also gives a bit of a industrial aesthetic to the house. Even the toilet, only the shower area is tiled. The other areas we have left the exposed cement bricks as it is to save reduce cost, and the white toilet fittings actually contrast nicely with the textured cement brick walls. In the bedroom, rear bedroom also, upper floor has a balcony overlooking a rear garden. This is a very compact house with one single bedroom and a double bedroom. You can see the again another recycled timber door panel that we have used in order to cost effectively complete this house. Even the finishes we have used not the normal like water-based finishes. This is only linseed oil finish on timber to again save cost. These are the like steel cut-offs, and the front leafy garden is overlooked by the upper floor front bedroom balcony. There's a mature mahogany tree, so the front balcony is positioned right in line with it, so that when they are using the bedroom, the view of the tree is actually seen directly from the upper floor bedroom. And the exposed steel conduiting also, we have used it in a pattern so that it gives a industrial aesthetic to the house of steel structure skeleton, cement brick, timber door windows, and pressed cement tile floors, resulting in a unique kind of a textured, tactile quality, experimental kind of a cost-effective house in the Colombo suburb of Nugegoda. Here you can see the structure. The steel structure skeleton is supported by the nerd slab. And next, again, we are going to talk about another house where we again in Nugegoda. Here we have used in this house we have used it as a timber deck house, which is a extension to an old ancestral home, and the only concrete slab in the house is the old vehicle garage of the ancestral home, and the other total floor area of the house is done out of timber decks using recycled Paramara timber. And this way we have tried to economize, we have tried to reduce the weight of the building and try to use a kind of a load bearing wall construction with only 4 columns for the water tank area only. And this is the plan of the house. It is done as an extension to a old ancestral home, and the ground floor bedroom is the old vehicle garage of the old ancestral home, and the other areas are the extension of the house with rear garden and front garden. And this is the plan of the upper floor, where except for the upper floor 1 bedroom above the old car porch vehicle garage, the other areas are completely timber deck. And the volumes that we have created with double heights and single heights give a nice ambience to the house. This is the kind of view from the rear garden, which has mature trees overlooked by upper floor glazed timber door windows. These are some images of the interior of the house, where you can see the timber deck, where we have used again coconut rafters at 2 feet intervals, 2 by 4, which is a very cost effective timber rafter. And this is the view of the upper floor timber deck. It's the TV room family area of the house, and there are some double heights where the timber deck is not used. We have created double height area, living lounge, and the house overlooks the rear garden, and for privacy reasons we have built a double height wall with cement timber lower blocks. These are like upper floor image with timber decks, you can see. And this is the view from the upper floor, looking at down from the double height. And there's a video of this house as well, so you can, I will explain it a little bit more. Yeah, this is the other house. You can see the ancestral home on one side, and you enter through a front veranda to a double height living area with timber decks overlooking the double height. And we have cut out some courtyards for existing mature trees and used a finish called cement handle wall finish, which is glue mixed with cement and applied and left as it is. And the interior of the house is of course white plastered and painted walls. Again, we have used steel cut off as paintings, and this is the double height and very cost effective finishes, cut cement for the floors, terracotta tiles for the verandas, and in some cases built-in seats, also reducing the cost of furniture intended for the house. And artwork is comprising of laser cut corroded steel plates You can see the timber deck upper floor, which is out of 2 by 4 coconut rafters at 2 feet intervals, so that the cost is kept manageable in the project. This is the living room again with the built-in seats and the cost-effective finishes that we have used. And double height area artworks that we have used. The house is tastefully furnished so that the kind of a monastic ambience of the house is enhanced by the furniture used. You can see many steel artworks being used, and a lot of the furniture we have used are grey, black and white. Not many colors are used. Like it has a neutral color palette and cement handle wall finish on some walls. This is the rear garden, the mandatory 10 feet set off you have to leave at the rear, and we have saved a mature tree in the rear garden. You can see the upper floor bedroom and the timber deck cantilevering towards the rear garden. The rear garden is actually the heart of the house and the lungs of the house, ventilating all the areas of the house, ground floor as well as upper floor. And there's a mature madang tree in the rear garden which seasonally give fruits. The furniture also are a mix of cement and timber and steel. In some cases we have used ferro cement precast cupboards, especially for the staircase we have used ferro cement precast cupboards. This is a view from the rear garden, overlooked by the dining in the ground floor and the TV family room in the upper floor. The dining room is a mixture of dining table is a mixture of cement table and timber chairs, and you can see the staircase which is out of ferro cement cupboard which double up as a storage in the ground floor, and the kitchen and pantry is directly on the other side of the staircase. You can see the glimpses of the timber deck with coconut rafters supported by steel beams. This house is a completely load-bearing wall house with only 4 columns for the water tank. This is the pantry kitchen area, dining room overlooking the rear garden. Small veranda at the back, again overlooking the rear garden. Rear garden acts as the heart of the house. Ventilation, light, everything is taken from this mandatory 10 feet rear reservation. This is the again you are coming back to the double height living area. The ferro cement cupboard under the staircase, precast and assembled at site. This is the upper floor TV living family living area. You can see the recycled Paramara timber on the floor. Because of the weight, the lesser weight of the timber deck, we managed to build this house without many columns and with small foundations and load-bearing walls. This is the upper floor area, overlooks ground floor double height living dining as well as the rear garden. Small study area is also located in the upper floor timber deck area. And artworks are tastefully used. This is the family living TV room area, and small shine room is also located in the upper floor corner on a timber deck. This is the TV area overlooking the rear garden. So multiple sash glazed timber door windows are used for the upper floor TV room area, cantilevering onto the rear garden. This is the upper floor bedroom, again on a timber deck overlooking the rear garden with mature tree. The mature tree is overlooked by the TV room, multiple sashed glazed door window, which gives a panoramic view of the rear garden and increase the comforts of the user. This is the front garden from the living room area. Again, we have used in some cases recycled railway sleepers as boundary wall as a cost-effective material, and also cement louver grills. This is the driveway accessing the second house. And you can see the driveway is paved using recycled rough hand cut granite cobblestones recycled from tea plantations. And for the gates, we have used again laser cut patterned grill work kind of a gate. This is the first house that the 2-unit house we showed, giving access to the upper floor and ground floor units. So we have tried to use like different materials in a cost-effective way to bring out houses in a low budget scenarios, because in our post bankruptcy scenario, house costs have almost doubled. So we need to kind of think out of the box and think of these kind of approaches to bring down the cost of future housing. Otherwise, the general public will find it very difficult to build new houses at this rate. Thank you. There are no questions.
Thank you, Architect Chinthaka, for that insightful and helpful advice on why we must think cost effectively when we design. Are there any questions from the floor? Yes?
Thank you for your wonderful presentation. You explained two things. One is the low-cost ICC. Am I right?
No, nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Now, in the nerd, there are prefabricated columns. Am I right? Or the slabs.
In this case, there are we have used only the precast beams.
Okay.
And then you have a permanent shuttering, which is like a tile you lay on the in between the beams.
Yeah.
And then on top you have to use a 2-inch by 2-inch galvanized steel mesh.
Yeah.
And a 3-inch concrete.
Which you explained in your presentation. Am I
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And HRNs are there.
Yeah.
Is HRN very heavy?
No, the HINs are actually comparatively less weight, but the advantage here is when you use HINs, the construction time you can reduce because if you use concrete, you need to cure the concrete columns and beams. In this case, you can
straight away come and
you can kind of make the HINs elsewhere and bring and erect
it and locate it.
Yeah, at the location you can erect it.
How it is sustainable for a seaside?
If you are using it for seaside, you have to hot dip galvanize the steel structure.
Oh.
Otherwise, you can't use it.
Right, that's right.
And marine grade hot dip galvanizing has to be used.
So if you use already there is a construction of 2 floors, then you want to use this nerd with this HIN, can you do that?
Yeah, the example I showed is 2-story. There are 2 slabs on top of each other.
No, I understand. You showed 2 slabs, one over the other.
Yeah.
But I am saying is already there is a 2-story. You are going for a 3rd story on nerd.
That you have to get the engineer to evaluate the existing structure and get an opinion on that.
And get a technical opinion on that.
Yes.
Then you showed about the wood aspect now using rafters. Now that I see a lot of cost saving that is there. In that we are near the seaside. How much it can resist the wind power?
Wind power, I mean, for lateral forces, you have to engage an engineer to kind of, even both houses, I have engaged a consultant structural engineer. He is the one who has given, for example, the steel structure skeleton, the sizes and joining details, all were given by the structural engineer. Similarly, in the timber deck house, it's a load-bearing wall house, but again a structural engineer was engaged as a consultant. So the structural engineer will guide you in how to kind of design a building for wind loads.
Yeah, and also the roofer?
In the second house, we have used corrugated cement sheets. It's yeah.
Okay, so that can resist.
Yeah. This is of course not a high wind area. This is in Nugegoda suburb of Colombo,
exactly.
Surrounded by a lot of trees. So it's kind of it's cocooned by trees in the garden.
The surrounding.
So, yeah.
But
so
here we are in the seaside. Suddenly you get high speed wind coming at about 80 to 100.
Yeah.
So you have to technically get it, no?
Yeah, you have to get a consultant structural engineer to check the wind loads and design the house accordingly.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.